live twin deck. I'm actually...
Alright, what's up guys? It's the Fallen Sanctum here, and we're back with some live glazing! Sorry, I felt like working on my day off, so I was like, why the fuck not? We have some french fries in the oven too, so let's make sure to stay positively attentionocious here in game number 1 of DH versus the world. And ironically, DH got motherfuckered. Ah, damn, I swore before a minute in the video. Anyways, who cares? Video's not for kids. Not monetized yet. Anyways, they got mofoed against another team in the org. But let's give Amanda some reprieve. She hasn't been feeling too well. But now we got the Zeri Karma bot lane. We got the Yone with the Sejuani synergy and the Redictan with the Sejuani synergy. And now we're about to glaze them up. Nice and juicy glazing. Alright, so it's Kale top. It's Kale top and Pantheon mid and Shin Galio bot lane. Pantheon gonna start Q. Pina gonna take a trade against Kale, who started Q, trying to do some damage. Karma should have the advantage in terms of early annoying poke versus the Galio, but in terms of engage, we're gonna have to be using the Inspire Shield here carefully, as we do not want to trigger any PTSD. Alright, we got Black Wax here, steady and farm. Yon able to, oops, let me just adjust this. Okay, the first fight, a nice Mantra Q onto the Galio. Kale not able to see the wave yet, still level 1. Pina takes a turret shot. Unfortunately, Bubba Yoshida going to smack Waza in the face with his Greek spear. And we've got the Q3 here on Yon, and we're going to use it for a little bit of damage. Ooh, gonna get the airborne here on Pantheon. Unfortunately, gonna be denied a little bit of CS in the early laning phase for was gonna be a little bit rough. Pantheon is a little bit of an asshole style character, and if you play him, you are an asshole. And okay, a nice root onto the Galio. However, Canadian Whale gets a little too close to Billy Joel and is hit by the fire of the turret shot. Blackrock's gonna hit level 3 first over the Jhin. So now we have access to all our core abilities. Bouncing Grenade, going to find Amanda, but the Deadly Flourish not gonna come up. Beautiful Mantra Q, gonna do a decent amount of damage to Little Birdie and Vervaji. Pina not having the funnest time in lane, but here comes the Lee Sin to try and help. Poor Pina, is he gonna be turned into, okay, the police, the sirens, we've got a crocodile on the loose, call animal control, cause it's time to put him down. Okay, Waza gonna be taking a nice trade against Pantheon, but Pantheon Q, like 1 second cooldown, and the Q's gonna come out, and Pantheon's gonna get him a dust, flashing the Q onto Jhin, forcing both summoners here in the bot lane, saving his bot laners. And doing pretty well. Unfortunately, Waza got mucker truckered in that exchange. Ignite versus teleport. It's always a feels bad man moment when you lose a trade or die because the guy is a pathetic, non-good team player and decides to just ignite you because he's a soulless son of a hootenanny. Okay, the Electroshine Laser not gonna find, but a beautiful Mantra Q here from Karma. First plate of the game goes over to the OGDH bot lane. Let's motherfucking go! Alright, Pina playing super aggressively. You have to play to deny as much as you can from the Kale. Yoshida gonna jump in on Waza gonna have to walk away. A little Q to break the shield of Duran on Galio. Karma and Zeri have not yet gotten a recall. Black Wax taking a turret shot again. Beautiful Mantra Q. Deadly Flourish going to miss. The Electroshock Laser going to tag Vervaji. And let's see where does puts some impact this game. A nice Q3 to clear a minion, but Bubba is crashing a gigantic wave. Okay, pressure on the second plate here. A double taunt here. Okay, Canadian Well beautifully flashing the Lee Sin Sonic Kick. However, have to be careful. We do not have vision on the Lee Sin, who is still in the bush. Oh! Oh, beautiful sidestep by Canadian Whale, breaking the Lee Sin's ankles, stopping that magnificent Flash Q combo. Mantra Q coming in, Bravachi taking a lot of damage, Waza trying to fight back, but he's gonna take about 40% of his remaining HP on a trade, still has the flash, but has to be careful. Stardust is back bot lane, we're looking for action, Lee Sin to the mid lane, who's gonna die first? Canadian Well gets a nice Q, when the interrupt on the shield of Duran, the Justice Punch is coming, Stardust is taking a lot of damage, but here we go. I don't know who left the Discord voice chat. I'm currently in voice chat with them, but I am deafened. Okay, so we get 2 plates bot lane. We managed to live. No one has to burn any summoner. Waza gets to live. Unfortunately, going to be down about like a dozen CS-ish, if not more. But Pantheon does have his ultimate, does run really fast. Let's check in on the top side of the map. Let's look at gold values. Okay, Renekton, down about 100-ish gold, but able to have a little bit extra CS. Lee Sin having the priority because he's just faster. Able to get the first set of grubs. Going to throw a Sonic Kick that is not going to find anyone. The pink ward here for Pina is going to get revealed, but it is going to be protected by Pina himself, pushing the Lee Sin away from his own lane. Alright, Lee Sin about to get his Dragon Rage here. The slice into Ruthless Predator dice combo. Pina going to do a little chunk to today is Young, but it's not going to be enough, as Young is just going to start smacking his booty. Stardust takes the initiative to grab the first dragon, and it's going to be a dragon for Grubs trade here. And we got the first recalls here for our 80 carries. We've got working on a Static Shiv with Greaves, and Jin just going Collector, because every 80 carry that builds AD apparently has to build Collector, because Collector is the only item in the game. Lee Sin gonna miss his Sonic Kick. Is this man blind IRL? A beautiful Mantra Q. Stardust sneaking into the bot lane. And there's a little kitty on my screen being petted by Anne right now. Oh, it's her webcam. It's the Trompette POV. But Waza is getting pooped on. Oh, Bravachi's about to find Stardust. He doesn't know. There's no word. He's getting close. But, oh yeah, if Bravachi's not there to block for Flying Little Birdie, well, they don't know, but they're scared. Here we get out the Flying Little Birdie. Flying Little Birdie does not have access to Flash. He's going to die, but the Pantheon ultimate is going to be enough. It's coming down, and he's going to find Stardust. He skewers him like some good old fried chicken from the salvo, but Pina gonna be able to get the kill, post the flash. Our Canadian Well is in trouble, going to get Sonic kicked to the face. Waza coming in with a Fate Seal, trying to avenge the Lee Sin, but the Lee Sin going to get the double kill, killing off Black Wax and Canadian Well. A beautiful start for the enemy team. Will our hometown heroes be able to recover? Okay, Pina gonna take a couple turret shots for fun, but the Kale does not have access to teleport. Wants to make sure he pushes that in, gets his reset off. Let's look at the gold values after the turmoil. Do I have water? Damn, I'm out of juice. I'm out of water. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do this cast without drinks, because I'm a Giga Chat. But we have a 1200 gold lead here in the jungle. We've got about a 700 gold lead here in the mid lane. And, funnily enough, though, Black Wax is up about 900 gold on the Jhin, who has been focused this game. And that is the only relevant gold information. Canadian Well going to get hit by the Wings of War. But support Galio, not really known for his damage. A Monster Q doing 20% damage to Flying Little Birdie. Canadian Well really doesn't like Ionians. Going that full AP Karma build, so I assume we're going to see like Leandri's, Malignance into something. The Sonic Wave, Canadian Well finds It's an Ionian, and she's not too happy. Another Sonic Wave is about to connect. Canadian Whale's gonna go down. Lee Sin's on a rampage. His name is Shing Chong or Ping Pong. You decide. And unfortunately, Canadian Whale going to face check a blind man, but a blind man can see on the screen in the game. I guess his player is not blind. Unfortunately, only Lee Sin is blind. Oh, wait, KO minion stuck. Let's go. I hate it when it happens when I'm playing top lane. I'm just like, I try to space, and like my minion's like, he's just grinding on my thigh, and then I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Okay, second void grubs a spawn. Lee Sin is on to Pina. Pina forcing the dominance out, but we have the KO ultimate. We have the Lee Sin ultimate. Lee Sin's getting really low. Going to Dragon Rage the Reluctant away, just so we live Justice Punch away from the enemies in the mid lane. But Lee Sin is very low. Amanda sees a very low HP Lee Sin. And Pina here going to find a KO. Has to be careful, because he's got to get turned into roadkill. Pina getting punished for his aggression this game. Okay, we've got a second Stardust Grubs, but Stardust and Canadian Whale do not want to give this up. The root comes out. This Stardust has to make a move. Okay, it's a, oh shit, it's 4-0. Stardust going in against the Shin. The Galio ult coming through the hero's entrance. We've got the teleport here from Pina. The current call is being channeled. Black Wax is being peeled for by Amanda. Pina is canceling the current call, but he's a little low. The Lee Sin is unstoppable. Unfortunately, Waza, the Fate Seal, not able to find anybody. So we kill the Galio in exchange for Stardust and Pina. Are we not going to just take the grubs? Okay. And the Lee Sin, the Pantheon with the Eclipses, they do a lot of damage. Now Lee Sin with boots too. We've got a lot of funky monkey. Fortunately, Black Wax not able to get much done in this team fight. Was shot really low early on, had to be peeled for and had to walk away. But let's look back at the gold values. Having about 1600 gold, I think that we have a static shift here. Lee Sin making his way back to grubs. Stardust understanding that this is not going to be a grub game for them, so giving up priority. Renekton having the Eclipse. Sejuani having the Sunfire Cave. We've got the static shift now on Zeri. Almost have Blade of Rune King on Yon. So we are trying to get things done. Bubba Yoshida with the Eclipse, but Yon should be able to start winning some trades soon. So for Fudgy with Ching Chong going to be able, the Flail of the Northern Winds here by Stardust is amazing. The Deadly Flourish comes out, but Black Wax is just gonna murder Jin. Step on his neck, turbo style. Okay, the Sonic Kick gets connected onto Amanda and Canadian Whale, and we have to be careful here. This Lee Sin is super strong. Pina slices onto Kale, forced to back off. Okay, the Mantra Q into Ultra Shock Laser, but the Dragon Rage to save the Lee Sin. Unfortunately, the Zip Zap Zippities not going to be enough. Vervanti trying to make it away, but the Sonic Kick is coming out. We dash, and Black Wax, unfortunately, knocking out the support of his team. Canadian Whale is also going to get murdered, and what is happening? Looks like the enemy team is playing better. They're better at collapsing. I don't think Sejuani needed 10 people to help her do dragon. But we are 2 dragons to none. So that is the one bright side. We're only down about 2k gold. So Pantheon is kind of fed. But Pantheon's only 1,000 gold ahead. And Lee Sin's only 1,300 gold ahead. So it's not that bad at the end of the day. Sejuani is still keeping up in XP. And so is Waza in the Pantheon matchup. So things aren't too bad yet. But this Kale, relatively unchecked. 1-1-2. Yoshida getting ganked here by Stardust, but is it going to be enough? Okay, the teleport from Kale is going to force Waza and Stardust to back off. Chide Young now just going to push in the level 11 Kale. She is a much bigger champion. Stardust going to find out that Baba Yoshida not here to kid. The Sonic Rage not going to connect. Fate Sealed. We've got the War Jump available from the Lee Sin. Are we going to see? We've got the Flash Tempest. And we are looking for that Sonic Kick. And Lee Sin going to win the 1v1 against Waza. And things going from bad to worse for my boys here on DH. Fortunately, another trade that kind of goes sour. Okay, Peter going in on Baba Yoshida, getting a good amount of damage done, but at the same time, Vervachi and Ching Chong are going in on Canadian Well, and Black Wax, the Sonic Kick, going to miss. Renekton not going to be able to find the kill on Pantheon. Pantheon forced the flash away. We're giving chase. We have the slice. We have the dice. And is it going to be enough? The flash color the big Peter makes a beautiful play. Waza here, fighting Chide Young, and he's going in, trying to land, misses the Q3, forces the Kale ultimate, but Flying Little Birdie in a little bit of trouble, and Canadian Whale's going to take him down. We've got Peter fighting for Vaji and Ching Chong, but Ching Chong does so much damage. Oh, the Eclipse Roar from Peter is going to let him live a little bit longer, but we take the mid lane turn in compensation. Alright. So Peter, we're doing his best, putting in a lot of work. Unfortunately, so far, we're not seeing much from this Yone. We will see a little bit more from it later. I don't know how long the game goes. But we've got almost 2 items on Zeri. We're doing pretty good scaling wise. We're only down 2k, 2.5k. So it's really not that bad. Zeri's great for wave clear. So we just have to play like we have late game scaling, because we do have amazing late game scaling compared to them. I mean, Kale is a little better than Renekton, but Yone is 1,000 times more impactful than a Pantheon late game. And Sejuani definitely feels more impactful than Lee Sin, depending on if we can get on the Lee Sin's ass and stop him from getting some good insects. Okay, Stardust going to find Chide Young, going to be trying to seize the camp. Waza here with the turret bot lane going to be taken. We've got the Rift Herald in the mid lane with Flying Little Birdie and Ching Chong. Ching Chong going to get a nice crash. We've got 6 scrubs access, so only 1 or 2 auto attacks, and that turret will be gone. That turret's not going to be lasting very long here for the sides of the H. Chide Young fighting Waza once again. The Q3 is available. We'll see Yaza. No, Waza is going to be backing off. We're pinging that the dragon is coming up very soon. Stardust gonna find an opening on Ching Chong. The rest is the safeguard. Yeah, at least in safeguarding over to Baba Yoshida. Okay, Baba Yoshida now going to find Stardust. We got the Heroes Entrance channel, but Waza going to get caught up. Unfortunately, not going to be able to make it out. He fights Chide Young. It's going to slap back. Gets a 3-man beautiful Yone ultimate, but no one is there to follow up. Things going from bad to worse here, ladies and gentlemen. The dragon has spawned, but we can't afford to give a few of these dragons away. Pina getting some pressure, but the Pantheon is ulting. The Pantheon is ulting on Pina. Baba Yoshida does have the health advantage currently, but we have the dominance, and we've seen Pina win the 1v1. Pantheon's done. Going to be coming in through soon. We're just charging up. The dominance comes through. Yoshida taking a lot of damage. The Pantheon Q going to crit, going to do a lot of damage. We're looking to snipe Pina, and we do. The Philadelphia of the Northern Wind's not going to be enough, but Stardust here with the Retribution play, making sure his laner survives. Okay, we've got Lee Sin safeguarding to a ward. Gets a nice resonating strike. Lands it on the Zeri. The barrier is forced out, but he is legendary. And we are now losing. As Lee Sin is 8-0-3, has a maxed out bounty on his head. Will we be able to take him out? Here we have the recalls for Vervaji getting a Bramble Vest. Kale finishing her Rabadon's Death Cap second item. Okay, that is very spicy in terms of items. We got Pina also on 2 items. Waza working towards the Immortal Shield Bow. We've got the Rune Ends here for Zeri. Malignance on Kale. Almost got a Thornmail here for Stardust. Lee Sin finishing having finished his Sundered Sky. Working towards probably a Stagger's Gauge. Waza heading towards the bot lane to deal with the Kale. And okay, Peanut taking a trade against Yoshida, but Lee Sin going to come with a safeguard, resonating strike, Sonic King, and Pantheon flashing over the wall saying, "Oh hell no, give me my Versace bag." And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the end of Pina's life, as he just does, unfortunately, unceremoniously. Gets turned into a Macedonian purse, courtesy. Okay, looks like we've got a Baron stud here for Lee Sin, but unfortunately no one else is there. Vervaji going to get a 2-man pick. We've got the Pantheon ultimate channel. Stardust getting found. Flashes into the wall. Gets the Q over the wall. But the Lee Sin going to find him. Stardust fighting Ching. Actually doing pretty good. We've got the teleport here by Pina. But Black Wax and Canadian Will have already passed away in this game. We've got the teleport here. And it looks like it's going to be a surrender here for the side of Red Team, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this game. It was action-packed, not action-packed for our hometown heroes, but our hometown heroes made some nice plays, and that's what matters at the end of the day. Gotta get the rust off some way or another. Hell yeah. We'll see you guys for our next session of live Glazing.